Reproduction. All living things reproduce. Plants reproduce in many ways. Flowering plants reproduce from seeds. Non-flowering plants like ferns, mushrooms, and molds reproduce from tiny seed-like structures called spores. Some plants also reproduce from their body parts such as leaves, stems, and roots. Reproduction from stem. Potato and ginger are underground stems. We can see new shoots emerging from potatoes or ginger stored in our kitchen. Take a potato and observe it carefully. We will find that it has several small sunken spots on it. We normally call them eyes. New plants grow from these eyes. Perhaps you have eaten pieces of sugarcane. These pieces have 1 or 2 buds on them and are called stem cuttings. Rose, hibiscus, bougainvillea, and croton also can be grown from stem cuttings. Strawberry plants have long stems that run along the ground. These are called runners. New plants grow from the runners. Reproduction from leaves. Plants like Bryophyllum have buds along the edges of their leaves. Tiny new plants grow from these buds. When the leaves fall down to the ground, the buds start growing into new plants. Reproduction from roots. Roots of the plants are also useful in the reproduction of the plants. Roots of the plants like sweet potato produce new plants. Reproduction from seeds. Most plants grow from seeds. Seeds are usually found inside fruits. They are of different shapes and sizes. New plants grow when seeds fall down on the soil. Take a few seeds of bean or gram. They are hard and dry and cannot be broken easily. Soak these seeds in water and leave them overnight. Take a soaked seed and look at it carefully. Isn't it softer and swollen up? Why? The seed absorbs water and swells up. A thick outer covering called the seed coat protects every seed. On one side of the seed, there will be a scar. This is where the seed was attached to fruit. On the top of the scar, we will find a small hole. This hole allows water to enter and make the seed swell up. Carefully remove the seed coat. This seed has 2 seed leaves called cotyledons. Between the cotyledons is the baby plant called the embryo. The embryo contains a baby shoot and a baby root. The seed leaves protect the baby plant. They also store food for the baby plant. All seeds do not have 2 cotyledons. Some seeds, such as corn, have only 1 cotyledon. Germination of seeds. Take some methi, fenugreek seeds, and soak them for a night. Sprinkle the wet seeds in the soil and water them. Leave them for 2 to 3 days. We can observe the seeds growing into a small white root and tiny leaves. When seeds get enough water, air, and warmth, they grow into new plants. They will not grow if one of these is missing. A seed uses the food stored in the cotyledons to grow. The growth of a baby plant from a seed is called germination. The baby plant is known as a seedling. Have you ever observed a small corner of the field with a lot of small plants which are ready for dispersal? Farmers remove those small plants and plant them at equal distance in all over the field. This is known as transplantation, by which plants can grow well. If plants grow too close to each other, they do not get enough space, air, water, minerals, and sunlight. Under these conditions, they cannot grow into healthy plants. So, the nature itself has provided the plant a means of scattering its seeds away from the parent plant to reduce crowding. Fruits and seeds are scattered with the help of wind, water, animals, and explosion of fruit. Wind, water, and animals are called the agents of dispersal. Dispersal by wind. Seeds which are scattered by wind are usually small and light. Dandelion and cotton seeds have long and fine hair surrounding them. This makes it easy for the wind to carry the seeds away. Some seeds, such as maple and drumstick, have wings attached by water. Seeds of plants that grow in or near flowing water are usually dispersed by water. Dispersal by animals, birds, eat the seeds along with the fruits. The seeds are small and hard, and they are thrown out of their body as excreta. Seeds to stick to our clothes or fur of animals and are carried to long distance. Some fruits have special hook-like structures that cling to the fur or skin of animals, such as balsam, pea, geranium, lady's finger, and touch-me-not, burst open or explode when they are dry. Same kind of plants that are grown in large quantities are called a crop. All crops need water, sunlight, air, and a good soil. Wheat grows well in cold weather, while rice grows in hot weather. Summer crops. In India, we have 2 crop seasons during a year. Summer crops are called Kharif crops. Rice, millets, maize, pulses, jowar, bajra, jute, hemp, and peanuts are Kharif crops. Some vegetables that grow best in summer are onion, pumpkin, brinjal, lady's finger, spinach, tomato, garlic, and gourd. Some fruits that grow best in summer are mango, melon, lychee, plum, apricot, and peach. Winter crops are called Rabi crops. Wheat, barley, gram, mustard, and peas grow well in winter. Some vegetables grown in winter are tea and coffee grow best in fields where water does not stagnate. To grow good and healthy crops and get good yield from them, farmers have to keep crops should be given the required amount of water at the right time. Grass-eating animals such as cows and buffaloes should not be allowed to enter the fields put around the fields to protect the crops.